these two quarterbacks here today.
Video that works. The 5th pick versus the 6th pick. Tua versus Herbert. It's time. Bruce Buffer, we love you. Already up 7-0 Miami. What's Tua gonna do? Left-handed dart, Jakeem Grant touchdown. 14-0 Miami. Are they gonna rout him? Are they going to run this thing up? They're about to go up 21-0, but then a little stumble. The snap is low. It is recovered by Nick Vigil. Oh, Nick. A candlelight in Miami. But no, Tua, he's like, come here. He kind of grabs him by like the scruff of his neck. Angry runner, nah. We'll see. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Nick Vigil, Tua on the sideline. Damn, we're about to go up 21-0. All right, Herbo. What do you got, my man? Are we going to win one of these things? Let's do it. 14-9. Look at this. That's a powerful sneak. Wow. It was a walk-in. It was sort of a half Drew Brees over the top, and he just ran straight forward. Herbert scores the touchdown. 17-7 now. Give it to Hunter Henry. Run it. Just run it. No, he's going to go to Double H. Hunter Hurst Henry. Touchdown. So now we got a game. All right, now we got something. 17-14. Are the Dolphins going to blow one of these like the Chargers sometimes do? Hold on. 20-14 now. This ain't it. This was not it. Intercepted. That is a pick 6 by Xavier Howard. It's not a pick 6. He actually takes only the 32. It felt like it was going to be one. So watch out. Watch this play. This is the play of the day. Tua, what does he do? What's he got up his sleeve? Little flake left. We're going to throw it. Oh, no, we don't. Turn back, go right. Who is that? Gasicki? Shaheen? No, naturally, it's Durham Smythe. Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
Smythe you down.
That's right. How many tight ends have they got? And we got Tua signing autographs after the game. That is former Alabama Damian Square. Circle gets the square. 29-21, the Dolphins win. Tua is undefeated. Tua is glorious, and Tua is talking after the game. Take it away, Tagovailoa.
I think today was a great team win. We ran the ball really well. You know, big shout out to our O-line, and big shout out to Savon Ahmed for stepping up when his number was called. You know, we've had a lot of opportunities that defense has given us as well, and you know, I think the special teams did a really great job as well, too. So it was a great team effort.
Tua undefeated. The Dolphins have won 5 in a row. Pretty fun here. Credit to their top 5 defense for keeping Justin Herbert to 182 yards. Nate, what stuck out to you in the win?
Tua looked good. He looked good. His ability to move inside the pocket, extend the play, like that's what we know he can do. And on top of that, like we talk about it all the time, the intermediate routes, he takes care of the ball. He doesn't take too many risks. I know we want to see big-time stats, big-time numbers, but the fact that he's playing efficient football as a rookie, it speaks to why they're undefeated, or why he's undefeated as a starter.
There's different guys each week, too. We had Jakeem Grant have a big game. We had Van Ginkel a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
How about Salvin Ahmed? Salvin Ahmed, the running back, undrafted, gets 11 carries, 85 yards. He's waived by San Francisco, claimed by Miami. They've got a million running backs. He's the guy who gets the rock, and he had the best quote afterwards. See how Tua deflects all the praise? Ahmed said, I practice hard and I ask the right questions. I'm not being too proud to ask questions this season. There's a lot of older guys in the room and a lot of guys on this team that want to help, especially young guys like me in my first year. This team is a family.
Yeah.
So I ask a lot of questions and I attack practice the best way I can. Like these guys, Brian Flores can make a bunch of players out of a laboratory, robots that just are in his, like this is it. I just want to ask questions. I'm just a team player. It's a family. It's not about me. Salvin Ahmed, welcome to Good Morning Football, one of my new favorite players.
You mentioned Brian Flores. Ryan Fitzpatrick has a cool beard.
I know.
He went to Harvard. He has a lot of kids. We all love. Don't bench Ryan Fitzpatrick. 3-0. Tua has not thrown an interception yet. And you know what, Nate? He was good. He wasn't great. He's just still warming up. I'm telling you, give him another month. He is barely scratching the surface right now. It's not fantastic. It's not beautiful, but it's getting better every single week. And can you imagine being Bills fans this morning? What they just went through against Arizona. Now they go into a bye. They don't play for 2 weeks. And Tua, when they get back, is going to be waiting for them. Week 17, Miami at Buffalo, game of the year. Tua, sensation, Mr. 7A. Watch.
Mr. 7A. All right, well, let's go from Mr. 7A to Mr. Unlimited.
Oh, I don't know.
Seems like there is a limit right now. Pete Carroll, there he is trying to get his team going. There's a lot going on. His defense, historically bad, right? We've been hearing it over and over again. Jared Goff dropping back. And who is he looking for? He gets hit. Ball pops out. That is Jamal Adams, who gets the ball out, DJ Reed, who hops on it. So all of a sudden you say, okay, the defense is making some plays. Russell Wilson stepping up, has plenty of room, decides to throw it, and is intercepted. He was looking for a Will Dissly, and it was Darius Williams who dissed him. I don't understand, Russell. You're struggling in the red zone, making these decisions that he's pressing the issue. He should have pressed the line of scrimmage with his legs. All right, Jared Goff dropping back. He's looking back at the end zone, and that right there was to Gerald Everett. But on the play, it looks like there was a little bit of contact. Reed a little too close, so that's a penalty. Goff and the Rams get the ball on the run, and then Malcolm, he takes it right up in the middle. Malcolm in the middle like Frankie Nunez. That's a touchdown. Okay, so all of a sudden, the Rams have control of this game, and we're waiting for Russell Wilson to make something happen. We spot shadow DK on the bottom, and he's looking for him. DK, does he have a chance to make a play? Oh! With Jalen Ramsey all over, I want you to take another look at this. Just off the fingertips.
2 catches, 28 yards.
And we talked about this matchup. We're going to keep our eyes on it. I'm going to say it. Jalen Ramsey won that matchup. And here it is, Russell Wilson looking for his tight end, Greg Olsen, and it's Darius, the nefarious.
Because there was an all-pro season.
That's what I'm saying. It's nefarious because it was actually criminal what he did to Russell Wilson, stealing 2 AFC West matchup, Broncos, Raiders, and Vegas. Derek Carr, he wasn't gambling. He was giving it to the sure money. And that's Josh Jacobs, who was balling in this one. 21 carries, 112. He had 2 TDs. And he looked good in and out of those tackles, quick feet. But you know who else was quick? This defense was all over Drew Lock. Man, he had the ball. Yep, that was definitely an angry run. I hit Kyle right away. I said, bro, you got to check this one out. They had 4 interceptions. They picked off Drew Lock a lot, hit him a lot. It just seems like it was a lot of trouble for that Broncos offense to get going. The Raiders, they win another one, 37-12.
All right, let's get this Browns offense going. You know who's going to help that guy? Nick Chubb. I haven't seen him in a long time, and he was excellent. He's always excellent. I think he's their best player. Myles Garrett aside. Touchdown. Nick Chubb is a 9-yarder. They're up 10-0 in a very low-scoring game. It felt like they were going to shut the Texans out for a while. And then there was the grand finale. This one had all the takes and all the tweets, just icing this thing with a minute left, up 3. Nick Chubb, hesitation, then hits the sideline. Here we go. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, off ramp. He scoots out of bounds. Doesn't go down to keep the clock running, but they make sure the Texans never get the ball back, and everyone has great tweets, and he deserves it.
I don't like it. Nobody in fantasy likes it. All right, Will Selva's here with a new background and some news. Quick, what's going on, Will?
Ooh. All right, what's going on there, Ken, guys? And no one has a better backdrop than I. We start here in L.A., and the Seahawks certainly learned the hard way that you don't try to come back and beat the Rams. No, you just don't do that. It's a dicey proposition because the Rams are 31-0 when leading at the half. That is the longest such streak in the NFL. In fact, our guy Pete Schraggs tweeted about it. More on the Rams as we have some injury updates to tell you about. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reporting offensive tackle Andrew Whitworth suffered a torn MCL and is headed to injured reserve. And I guess if there's good news that can come from an injury, Whitworth's ACL is intact and there's optimism he could return this season. We'll get a second opinion on the extent of the injury. Meanwhile, Lions quarterback Matthew Stafford says he will have x-rays on his thumb after hurting it against the Washington football team. He said after the game, it didn't feel so hot when he gripped the ball. Stafford had it taped up, but it didn't affect his play too much as he threw for 276 yards and 3 touchdowns in Sunday's win. Tom Brady and the Bucs bouncing back in a big way after their bad loss to the Saints in Week 9. Tampa Bay hanging 46 points on the Panthers behind 3 touchdown passes from TB12. This after a 7-hour flight delay on their trip to Charlotte. Tight end Cameron Brate went one-on-one with our guy James Palmer after the game and talked about the bounce-back win.
You know, we were still confident in ourselves as a team. You know, honestly, that was pretty embarrassing what we put out there on Sunday night. So there was definitely a sense of urgency at practice this week, and you know, we're happy it continued on into the game today.
Give me a scenario. You have to sit 7 hours on a tarmac for every road game, but you score 46 points. Would you do it?
Honestly, I don't know. It was horrible. I'm so tired right now. But yeah, I think that's a good trade-off. I think it's a good trade-off.
More on that flight delay, mechanical issues causing them to change planes after sitting on the tarmac for 5 hours. They weren't able to have a team meeting.